Greetings viewers, today I'm not doing the usual introduction because I got a couple very important news stories I'd like to talk about coming out of France. So yesterday there was a school shooting in the southern French town of Grasse, which is near the town of Nice, where last year there was a deadly truck attack that ISIL claimed responsibility for, but this incident had nothing to do with Islamic extremism whatsoever. The perpetrator of this attack was a 16-year-old student who had a beef with the headmaster of the school and shot them and injured a total of 12 people, including the headmaster. This kid was apparently armed with a rifle, 2 handguns, and 2 grenades, and had like a big interest in school shootings and whatnot, watched videos of the Columbine massacre, and he changed his profile picture apparently to like a clown with a gun to his head and a trench coat or something like that. And overall, this is just a really depressing situation. Stuff like this is much more common in the US than it is in like Europe. As this shooting first broke out, people were immediately thinking ISIS, and there were people taking to social media to support Marine Le Pen, the far-right fascist candidate in the upcoming French elections. And to those of you who are exploiting this to support Marine Le Pen and go on anti-refugee and anti-Muslim rants, I highly recommend you find a hobby or something else to do with your day. Seriously, have nothing better to do? Also, the same day as the shooting in Grasse, there was an exploding letter incident at the International Monetary Fund office in Paris, and 1 person got injured. And because of that, people were also thinking immediately trying to point the finger at like refugees and Muslims and whatnot. And they were also taking to social media to support Marine Le Pen and the French far right. And like I said before, these people who do that need to find a hobby or something. Just go down the bar and just do something with your day. I mean, come on. Apparently, because of this incident, since France has been on high alert since the attacks in Paris and Nice in 2015 and 2016, like they got the whole like anti-terror squad to this area, and the whole school was placed on lockdown, and people were told to stay inside. And honestly, the media too was hyping this up a lot, and as if a Muslim were responsible for it. And had that been the case, it would have gotten like days and if not weeks of news coverage, and any clerics condemning it would probably only get like 2 to 3 minutes, and that's if they're lucky. Overall, I'd like to offer my condolences to those affected by the shooting in Grasse and by the letter explosion in Paris, and I'd like to condemn the shooter responsible for it, and that's pretty much it. Peace.